The regular meeting is now called to order. The Runnemede Board of Education meeting is called to order. The Board of Education is in compliance with Chapter 231 of the Public Laws of 1975, entitled the Open Public Meetings Act. The time, date, and location of this meeting was appropriately advertised by notifying the retrospect, as well as posting notices in the Borough Hall, Runnemede Post Office, Maryvold School, Align Bingham School, Grace Downing School, and the Runnemede Public School District website. Please rise and join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Roll call, board members.
Ms. Adair?
Here.
Ms. Anderson?
Here.
Ms. Beebe?
Here.
Mr. Buckhan?
Here.
Ms. Davidson?
Here.
Ms. Barry?
Here.
Mr. Pagliazzo? Ms. Panzarella?
Here.
Ms. Spalding?
Here. Also present, Mark Iannucci, Superintendent, Sean McCarron, Business Administrator, Supervisor of Curriculum Instruction, Mr. Steve Keeley, Maryvold School Principal, James Winklesbeck, Vice Principal, Maryvold School, Lori Hines, Child Style Team Supervisor, and Butch Bruner, Supervisor of Building and Grounds. At this time, I need a motion to approve the minutes from December 17th, regular and work session meeting, and the third organization meeting.
I make a motion to approve all three meetings, the minutes from all three meetings.
Motion made by Maria. 1 minute. Second, I need a second. Second by Angel. Angel, can you make sure he, Joe, you can vote on number 3. You can abstain from number 1 and 2. Okay. Roll call.
Ms. Adair?
Abstain, 1, and
Ms. Anderson?
abstain.
Did you want to approve
You
the
can say
agenda?
yes
Approve
for your
for number
I'm sorry.
That's my understanding.
Ms. Beebe?
Approve all.
Yes.
Mr. Buckhan?
Yes.
Ms. Davidson?
Yes.
Ms. Barry? Mr. Pagliazzo?
Anyone to approve, sir?
Ms. Panzarella?
Yes.
Ms. Spalding?
Yes.
Ms. Barry? Did you want to abstain from number 1?
Yes.
Motion passes.
At this time, I also need a motion to approve the period ending December 2014 financial report.
I'll make that motion.
Motion made by Chaz,
I'll second.
seconded by Patty. Roll call.
Ms. Adair?
Yes.
Ms. Anderson?
Yes.
Ms. Beebe?
Yes.
Mr. Buckhan?
Yes.
Ms. Davidson?
Yes.
Ms. Barry?
Yes.
Mr. Pagliazzo?
Yes.
Ms. Panzarella?
Yes.
Ms. Spalding?
Yes.
Motion passes.
Thank you, Dr. McCarron, for our 6 o'clock park overview. At this time, we are very fortunate to have a student presentation. Mr. Iannucci.
I'm going to thank all the teams up front for coming, as well as Ms. Maggi. They're going to perform a couple of songs for us tonight. One song I can use from their holiday concert, as well as a God Bless America, Ms. Maggi? National anthem. Right, Ms. Maggi, you want to tell us anything before we get started about this group of wonderful young ladies and gentlemen?
This is most of our middle school course, 6th grade through 8th grade. Some of these students have been with us for 3 years. They're last year's graduating year. Some of these students have just started. We are starting our spring season right now, and we're just starting the music for all of our spring concert and competition season. So right now we start to get into some really serious music. Tonight they're going to sing for you a song called Winter Cannon from our winter concert and the national anthem.
One more thing. What are some of the things, I know we talked about it before, some of the things you've done so far this year, some of the places you've taken some of
We went on a trip to the Hamilton Mall, and we were able to sing our whole concert there, and it was very nice. It was to benefit the MAPS Foundation, which is for multiple sclerosis, Alzheimer's, and Parkinson's disease. And we get to do that every year, and it's a great fundraiser for them. And it's nice to get us experience singing in other places. We also have the winter concert. We also just sang at the Harry Williams Building for their freeholder meeting last week. And we're looking forward to singing at the River Sharks in May, a yearly trip we do, which is great. Students love it. And our Six Flags competition day and trip for the entire day.
Thank you.
Thank you. Ready? One, two, three.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose brush
Keyboard me, please.
So there is one item of correspondence, the election and budget calendar for 2015. Do I need to discuss that at all?
No, you just have to be.
Okay, just to be aware.
Parents, thank you for
Oh,
coming.
yes, you don't need to say.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
At this time, there is public comments for agenda items only. So at this time, if you have any comments on any of the agenda items at this time, you may make a statement. Are there any public comments? No? All right, we will move along then. Secretary, curriculum, superintendents, principals reports, nurses, building and grounds report, and special education reports are attached. And we reviewed them. Did anyone have any questions that they wanted to at this time? No? Okay, PTA wanted to make a note that their basket auction that was moved was originally scheduled for April 24th. Friday evening. That is my Miss Mustang scholarship competition at Triton High School. Sorry. So they moved it to April 17th because there's quite a few Runnemede contestants this year, and we didn't want either to suffer. So they just wanted to, and I'll ask the board as it gets closer again if we could all make a monetary donation, and I will make a big basket for us because ours was really awesome and one of the favorites last year. So we'll continue that trend. I don't believe there's any committee reports at this time. Camden County Educational Services Commission, nothing.
They spoke at one of the meetings I was at.
Yes.
They stated that they will be coming out to school district board meetings
Okay,
to speak with the boards about the services they provide. They do have a new business administrator. I want to say their superintendent is fairly new as well
okay,
in his position, so they want to make sure that public relations, they said that was feedback from board members, that boards weren't aware of what services they provided, and they're gonna, come out to the board meetings.
that's awesome. You can tell them they can come to our work session. Perfect. Black Horse Pike Regional School District, the negotiations, anything? No? All right, so we will move along to property and transportation. I need a motion to approve items number 1 and 2.
I make a motion to approve items number 1 and 2.
Motion made by Maria, seconded by Amy. Any questions? Roll call.
Ms. Pandrella,
Yes.
Mr. Impagliazzo, Ms. Farry,
Yeah.
Ms. Davidson,
Yes.
Mr. Buckheim,
Yes.
Yes.
You shook his
Sorry.
head. I love it.
I was distracted.
We were multitasking.
Yes.
Ms.
Oh,
Anderson,
I love it.
Ms. Adair, Ms. Spalding.
Yes.
Motion passes.
Under personnel, I need a motion to approve items number 1 through 6, please.
I'd like to make a motion to approve claims 1 through 6.
Thank
under
you.
personnel.
Motion made by Naomi,
I'll second it.
seconded by Patty. If there are no questions, we'll go with a roll call.
Ms. Adair,
Yes.
Ms. Anderson,
Yes.
Ms. Beebe,
Yes.
Mr. Buckheim,
Yes.
Ms. Davidson,
Yes.
Ms. Farry, Mr. Impagliazzo, Ms. Panzarella,
Yes.
Ms. Spalding.
Yes.
Motion passes.
Under finance, I need a motion to approve items number 1 through 4.
I'd like to make a motion to approve items 1 through 4 on finance.
Second.
Motion made by Naomi, seconded by Chaz. Roll call.
Ms. Panzarella,
Yes.
Mr. Impagliazzo, Ms. Farry,
Yes.
Ms. Davidson,
Yes.
Mr. Buckheim,
Yes.
Ms. Beebe,
Yes.
Ms. Anderson,
Yes.
Ms. Adair,
Yes.
Ms. Spalding.
Yes.
Motion passes.
Under curriculum, I need a motion to approve items number 1 through 4.
I'll make a motion under curriculum to approve items 1 through 4.
Second.
Motion made
Ooh.
by Patty, seconded by Maria.
Maria.
Yes.
It was a tie.
Roll call.
I'm just loud.
Ms. Adair,
Yes.
Ms. Anderson,
Yes.
Ms. Beebe,
Yes.
Mr. Buckheim,
Yes.
Ms. Davidson,
Yes.
Ms. Farry,
Yes.
Mr. Impagliazzo, Ms. Panzarella,
Yes.
Ms. Spalding.
Yes.
Motion passes.
Under policy and public relations, we need a motion to approve items number 1 through 4, which look just like a couple fundraisers at the school. at this time?
I'll make a motion.
Motion made by Maria,
I'll second.
seconded by Patty. Roll call.
Ms. Panzarella,
Of course.
Mr. Impagliazzo, Ms. Barry,
Yes.
Ms. Davidson,
Yes.
Mr. Buckheim,
Sorry.
Ms. Beebe,
Yes.
Ms. Anderson,
Yes.
Ms. Dare,
Yes.
Ms. Spalding.
Yes.
Motion passes.
At this time, we are open for public comment on non-agenda items. At this time, is there any public comment? Hi, Pat, how are you?
Hi, how's everybody?
Good.
On behalf of Councilwoman Kelly, who always attends the Board of Education meetings since last year, and she does send her regrets that she's not here, so I am in her place. We both had to be in the meeting together, but we decided to separate each other. She has a few questions that I'm hoping that you can answer, and it is in regards to the bus. Did you purchase the bus yet? The 30-passenger school bus that was supposed to be purchased?
We did purchase the bus. Currently, have to be used for transporting some of our homeless students as well. We'll also be using for extracurricular activities as well.
It's not a 30-passenger bus, though.
Oh, it's not, would it?
So we can do activities, 30 passengers,
It's a 30, I thought it was more than that.
30 passengers.
30 passenger, excuse me, I'm wrong.
Okay, so it's a 30-passenger bus and it's going to be used for, also for extracurricular activities as,
As
Homeless students, so transporting homeless students.
and transporting homeless students. How many homeless students?
Currently, right now, we're transporting 3 students, which is costing the district about
More than
$275 a day in transportation fees.
So the board decided to get this bus because it will greatly diminish our cost.
Okay, and you'll be parking the bus? Do you have a spot?
Mr.
Blair and I have
Berger?
met, we talked about it, we'll probably have his bus parked on site.
Also, the Chromebooks, you were talking about having some type of a summer activity going on. Have you decided on the program, or can you be more specific, Mr. Karen?
Programs were given programs were actually approved by the board at the last meeting. So teachers have actually started creating online programs, and what they're doing is they're creating 10 classes. We have some focused on babysitting, we have some focused on Greek mythology, there will be language arts, there will be mathematics. We have some focused on theater arts and screenwriting, playwriting. So what those teachers have done is they've put together many videos. We're using different programs, which have been fantastic, where they take videos, ask questions, and the students are participating in these programs. Keeping in mind that it's summertime, so we want them engaged in this extracurricular, and we want them to participate, but it's a way for them to keep their Chromebooks over the course of the summer through this participation.
So when will you get the number of students that will be participating? At the end of the year, or you?
We probably won't have
reaching
them.
out to them prior?
Mhm.
Okay.
It hasn't even been offered really out to the community.
We just approved the teachers to start writing the curriculum for them 10 courses last month.
Okay.
So they're just starting to write.
I currently have 2 teachers who finished already, and a part of them finishing it was writing a blurb on what the course was, because that's what we're going to be putting out to students, so we can then see what interests students have in each course.
Is there any criteria that the kids have to have in order to be a part of this program? It's just if they want to do
It'll
it.
be open to
Is there a fee?
next
Okay.
6th, 7th, and 8th grade students.
Open to 6th, 7th, and 8th grade.
But free of charge.
Okay.
It'll be, I think I talked to you about this, but it'll be a way for them to keep
Mhm.
that Chromebook over the summer.
Yeah, I do understand. Okay, and just on another note, Mr. Iannucci and Mr. McCarron, as you know, his mayor and council will be approaching soon. And I want to thank you, Mr. McCarron, for last year, for helping to influence some of the students to have more participation. This year, my committee's trying to get together and see, exactly where we're going to be taking the kids this year. They'll still go to Trenton, and we don't know if it'll be Washington DC, or I'm kind of hinting around to New York. So we're going to see. But I would like to maybe shoot you an email, and maybe we can get together on a date, and we can meet with my committee.
Absolutely, our roles administration was key in that, but you can absolutely, we can set that up.
Okay, I mean, it's so influential, and it's so important that the students join us. I think you were youth mayor and council. We have a sergeant in the Runnemede Police Department, that was Youth Mayor and Council. We have an aide who is to the Senator, Cory Booker. And I'm happy to say that we have a 8th grade student who was an 8th grade student here in Volz. And he now is in a technical school, and he's going to be taking up law. And I have been invited to a mock trial that he's participating in at the Hall of Justice. And I'm so proud, and I'm so proud of these kids because of Youth Mayor and Council. We're the only town in the state of New Jersey that's still doing it on a week, as a week. Some just, I think it might be 1 or 2, that maybe just give it a day of it. And we do a whole week of it, and it has definitely, the parent of the student had told me there's definitely influenced him. And I'm gonna watch him do a trial with, judges, and this is exciting for me. So I'll bring it back to everyone here. Okay, thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
I have one more thing.
Yes.
Yes.
Patty, can you elaborate on the Education Foundation award?
The Education Foundation, the freeholders asked for a nonprofit organization that they thought would be worthy. It was a $100 donation, and it was to the Education Foundation, who is the president is Camille Gregory, and Kathy Hornibrook, I believe she's going to be the vice president of it, and they graciously accepted the award. And the freeholders were happy to give it
Nice
to them.
plaque too, right?
They got a beautiful plaque, yes.
So it was nice, it was nice.
Yeah.
The meeting was really nice.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you for all your support. We really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
At this time, there is no need for executive session. The upcoming date, February 25th, is our next regularly scheduled Board of Education meeting. Our work sessions will again start at 6 o'clock. Please come and ask all the questions that you need. That's why we come early. Any other questions at this time?
Just keep in mind, in March, we'll probably add a meeting, obviously, but we're not going to do something annual thing. We'll try to have that, actually try to have that information, but we'll get some possible dates for that.
Okay.
That's usually not long when we start that.
If each of you can just sign out of your iPads in the top right-hand corner, that would be great.
At this time, I need a motion to adjourn.
I make a motion to adjourn.
Motion made by
I
Maria,
second.
seconded by Patty. All in favor?
Aye.
Ayes have it. Meeting adjourned 7:00.